What's up, y'all? So this is the fourth time I'm trying to shoot this video, and it came out trash a whole bunch of times because I'm trying to get it right. First time the audio was trash, but anyway, long story short, the basic concept of what I wanted to talk about this morning, or what I was talking about this morning, was the idea of locking in. And we've been hearing about it for the past couple years, how important it is to lock in, especially men. You need to lock in. You need to lock in order to achieve your goals and your dreams. But I think also to go along with that is, more importantly, is to be able to understand what you need to lock out first prior to locking in. You need to get rid of everything that you deem will not help you get to the future self that you desire to be. You know, if you want to be a more stand-up guy, there's certain things that you got to X out prior to locking in to becoming that. Otherwise, they're just going to slow you down. It's like carrying extra weights when you're trying to walk up a hill. You don't need it. What you have to do is picture who you really want to be, the ideal person that you want to be. And we used to do this all the time as kids, but it seems like as we got older, that idea started to fade. You know, we all had people we looked up to. We all looked up to idols. You know, if you grew up in the anime era, like in the 90s, you looked up to, you know, characters of Dragon Ball Z, maybe your favorite wrestler back when it was WWF. That was my era. You know, you might have aspired to be this person, and you tried all the tricks. You did everything that they did. You see them do push-ups, you go and do push-ups. You know, you emulated what you wanted to be. But as adults, you know, that imagination is kind of faded, but it's still there. You just have to reawaken it. So if you aspire to be more of a stand-up guy, make more money, whatever that goal for you might be, you have to lock onto that idea and see that person in you. You know, whether it's 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, like, okay, if I want to become this person, what are my reactions going to have to be to the outside world in order to get me to that destination? You know, so if you find yourself reactionary like I used to be, you have to find a way to be more neutral and not react off of emotion or whatever the case might be. Because that person in the future that you're envisioning being, they don't do that. This person doesn't walk past people who need a helping hand. This person makes sure he provides for his family, blah, blah, blah. Just making up examples. So in order to get there, it's important to not only lock in, but lock out. Lock out the things that you don't need. Lock out the things that won't help you get to the person that you want to be. It's very important and imperative that you do that, and then you'll be able to achieve your dreams and your desired reality.